This woman says men only share their feelings in arguments. So only when men are angry with their women, whatever, that's the only time men, or some men, according to this woman, that's the only time they show emotion.
Do you know what the definition of insanity is?
No! Do you?
Yes, it's the inability to relate to another human being. It's the inability to love.
Well, apparently there's a good reason for it.
So I made a video a few days ago responding to a guy that said men don't share their feelings because they just end up upsetting their woman. And my answer was pretty simple, because sharing your feelings is not the problem.
What?
Okay, she's crazy. Okay, let's clarify. The first part of what she just said, yes, I agree with. It's correct. Not in every case, but yeah, sometimes as a man, you tell a woman how you really feel, and it's like, you're going to end up breaking her heart. You probably end up traumatizing her. So some men have learned, you know what, I'll tell her some stuff. The full truth, no. Like, you hope she ages like her mom, which is starting to look like her dad. Bruh. And it's like, oh God.
The problem is that so many of you only want to talk feelings in the middle of an argument. And a lot of you choose to repress your emotions, but resent your partner for not doing the same.
Okay, so men only want to share their feelings during an argument.
Problem.
Shut up, bitch.
Okay, interesting. I don't think it's because men only share their feelings in an argument. I think usually by the time an argument is happening, men are just so frustrated, they'd say
Empty, hollow shell of a woman.
things that are really bothering them. You can't just say everything and anything to your woman. If you don't care and you want to have her in such a way, that's different. But the weird backwards thing is, if you actually care about your woman, you don't want to hurt her feelings. That only makes sense.
And me saying that out loud seemed to make a lot of men very angry. But if your partner sent you that video, I just want you to ask yourself, when was the last time you sat down with her, unprovoked by anger, and actually told her how you felt?
Never.
Because I'm going to go out on a limb and say a lot of you have never tried that. And I'm about to make you even...
And I'm going to go out on a limb as a man and say,
Oh, shit.
I bet some men have actually done that. And instead of the woman understanding, why he sat her down to give her this talk, she's just going to internalize it as, oh, something else. And she's probably going to start to cry. Yeah? She's probably going to start to cry. Because if any of the problems are about her, any of the issues you may have as a man are about her,
Good luck.
she's probably going to start to cry. It's not funny. It's because it's probably going to happen, especially if you know your woman. You know what? I'm not going to tell her this because I want to get some tonight, and she's going to close up if I say this to her, and I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered. Women don't seem to understand. For some men, just to keep things running smoothly enough, some men will just, I'm not going to say anything, just to keep things running smoothly. It's not good. But the ironic thing is, there are some women, girlfriends and wives, that train their men like that.
angrier. Because if you got mad first before you even questioned if that even applies to you, then you have no interest in sharing your feelings. You just want to continue to hide behind the excuse that's proven to be convenient for you. Because what I said wasn't an attack. It was something to consider. And if you want to talk about your feelings so badly, then why don't you try actually talking about your feelings?
Men do talk about their feelings. It's not seen as feelings per se. As men, we can talk with logic as well. It's not always feelings. I think this is where some women, probably this woman's getting confused. Everything a man may have to talk about may not always be feeling based. It could just be something logical he needs to get out that a woman is going to reinterpret back as feelings and get into her feelings, when it's like, no, I'm a man. This is how I interpret this. I see things going. You tell that to a woman, she's going to be like, oh my God, he doesn't love me. He's thinking about another woman. It's like, no, I didn't even mention another woman. I'm trying to tell you this. What does it mean you don't love me anymore? It's like, no. You think we should see other people? No. You think I'm getting fat, don't you? It's like, Jesus Christ, woman, what the hell is wrong with you?
Men, we don't know what we did.
Men do talk, and as women would say, about their feelings, but everything that men have to say isn't always just feelings. We're men. Some things we're going to say are going to be logic-based as well. It can't all be feelings. We're not women. You think I'm getting fat, don't you?
Stop bottling them all up as ammo for your next argument.
Oh my
Stop
God.
letting them go unresolved long enough that they eventually become resentment.
Oh my
And
God.
stop swallowing every feeling you have in your body just to throw them all in her face.
I don't want to say. Yeah, really, woman. Oh my God, really, woman. Talking about what? I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna make that joke. Let's stay on point. But really, Oh my God.
Imagine if you listened to hear instead of waiting to attack. Imagine if feelings were a conversation instead of an argument. You have to make the decision if you want to fix a relationship or compete over who's more miserable.
It's women. It's women. I think men have to face reality harder than women do.
But either way, I hope I gave you something to think about. Because you cannot get mad at your partner for not hearing all the things that you chose not to say. Problem.